especially under this cooperative scheme. He is the man who showed it is a possibility. Perhaps if this country had a more number of persons of that particular zeal and enthusiasm, the picture of our country would have been totally different. So, Manipal today, 50 years back in Manipal, I have seen with my own eyes wild animals roaming in this area. There was nothing. Today, what you are seeing is large number of skyscrapers and teeming student community. This marvelous change is the brainwave of one individual. We have to salute him, but for him, we would not have been here. Now, Mr. TAPMI, after whom your institution has been named, is actually the nephew of this great man, Dr. TAPMI, his elder brother's son. He was also a banker, like Dr. TAPMI, but he too had in the heart the welfare of the rural community. He actually dreamt the starting of a management institute exclusively for rural development. That was his dream. Actually, we could not start. He passed away very young. Even he did not reach 60 years. At the age of 59, he passed away. But we thought what dream he had entertained must be made a reality, and that is how your institution has taken shape today. You are having a very beautiful campus, though in the early stages it was housed in a small building. Today things are different. You are the students of a management school which has got an international reputation. It is for you, my dear friends, to make the best of the opportunity. I always say that this age is the age of competition. We are competing with each other at every level. It is true. You have competed and succeeded to get an entry into this institution from thousands of aspirants who had applied for this opportunity. This competition will not stop here. From now onwards, for the next 2 years, you have to compete amongst yourself. You have to try to excel, which is not a small demand. It is possible only with dedication, honesty, and very hard work. There is no other alternative for hard work, remember it. Even from the first day, you must be on your toes. You have to work hard, use every opportunity that comes across your way, and develop yourself and shape yourself as very good managers. The country will be proud of, as well as you will bring credit to your alma mater. That should be your goal. And as I told you, you are now a member of the Manipal family. Just in your neighborhood, there is a university which has got wide opportunities and very good libraries. Your institution has got a very good library. You have to use it, and you have to shape yourself. In this onerous task, let me wish you all success and welcome you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's my honor to introduce the chief guest of today's event, Mr. E.S.Chakravarthy, Center Head, Tata Consultancy Services, Bangalore. Mr. Chakravarthy has a master's degree in computers from PSD College of Technology, Coimbatore, and bachelor's degree in electronics and communications from Andhra University, Andhra Pradesh. In his current role, he is primarily responsible for overall region's growth and operating cost management, infrastructure management, employee welfare and engagement, relationship with key local entities. He joined TCS in the year 1997 as a trainee engineer as part of the campus placements at PSG College of Technology. Earlier to his current leadership role, he held a series of roles in delivery, sales, corporate functions, and human resources. Key roles played in TCS include systems architect, program manager, business relationship, development manager, Tata Business Excellence Lead, academic relationship manager, talent acquisition head, resource management group head, and so on. In his previous role, he owned global staffing responsibility for various TCS industry segments under banking, insurance, and high-tech, along with TCS products wing. He also headed end-to-end staffing portfolio for the second largest region of TCS in India, which is TCS Bangalore. He is very passionate about staffing and has a proven track record in driving growth for the region. He has transformed staffing from a mere support function to a delivery function. In his long years of association with TCS, he has served many TCS global customers such as Nortel Labs, Lucent Technologies, Teleglobe, and Avaya. During his career in TCS, he championed several TCS initiatives and methodologies in the fields of business excellence, TQMS, and human resources management. Mr. Chakravarthy has made diverse contributions to the world of HR practice, the world of academics, and has also leveraged these experiences to make contributions to the larger industry fraternity. In his words, having high passion to perform, setting high goals and objectives, and delivering those in style is what TCS taught me during my 16 years of successful tenure, unquote. Mr. E.S. Chakravarthy has been honored with the Chanakya Award, which is given for national achievers for the year 2013 for business excellence in HR by Public Relations Council of India for his outstanding contribution to profession, industry, and society. Mr. Chakravarthy has been honored. Mr. Chakravarthy has been honored as a member on National Social Security Board, also known as NSSB, under the chairmanship of the Honorable Minister of Labour and Employment, under the section representing eminent persons from civil society. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Chief Guest Address, Mr. Chakravarthy.
A very, very good morning. And thank you so much for giving me a wonderful opportunity. And it's always a pleasure to be with TAPMI, the prestigious B school for this country, and also the most trusted academic partner of TCS in the state of Karnataka. Boys and girls, congratulations for securing a superb opportunity with TAPMI. And I'm sure this opportunity is going to make you very, very successful in your life. On this occasion, let me promise you, there are plenty of opportunities outside. Absolutely no need to worry about opportunities. When I go to T schools and B schools in this country, I normally say, you guys are the most luckiest people compared to the old generations, because of the kind of opportunities that we are seeing for you. And these opportunities are large in numbers, and these opportunities are very, very diversified, and more importantly, these opportunities are very global in nature. In put together, you have full of opportunities. And for that, you have two strengths. If I want to articulate your strengths as of today, I say two. Number one, TAPMI. And number two, you belong to a wonderful generation of this country, that is Generation Y. Generation Y is known for innovation. Generation Y is known for speed. Generation Y is known for doing things which are impossible. And Generation Y is known for energy. Generation Y is known for passion. And a long list of attributes that we normally describe what exactly is Gen Y in this country. Gen Y is not for lack of discipline. Gen Y is not the concept of not respecting the elders. Gen Y is not to do with the dress code that you wear every day. It's all to do with your confidence, innovation, energy, etc., etc. So boys and girls, I can talk a lot on Gen Y because I have Generation Z kids in my home. In fact, two things I was a bit unfortunate. On a lighter note, don't take me very seriously. So when I got into HR in TCS in 2004, 2003, my first entry into TCS in HR, I was shocked. Somebody handed over HR to me in TCS Bangalore, and I get into the office in the morning, and 90% of people who are working with me in HR during those days is completely women. Extremely proud of it. And the same continues in my house also. We have 4 people, 1 man and 3 women. Of course, 1 wife and 2 little daughters. And I'm going through the Gen Z generation of this country. Absolutely stunning. Yesterday I was talking to my younger kid who is going to the 5th standard in Bangalore. It's raining very heavily in the evening. So I just had a small tea with my kids. And I asked her, if you do well in 7th standard, normally the parents of this country ask the students, what you want if you do well in 7th standard is a milestone. What you want if you do well in 10th standard, 1 more milestone. What you want if you do it well in intermediate, 1 more milestone, followed by the degree and the master's, right? So the typical parents are having the habit of exciting them by asking what you want in 7th standard if you get good score. My 5th class daughter tells me, I need Microsoft Surface. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. And this is what is the generation we are nurturing in this country. I don't even know 50% of what they talk in my home. Seriously. So anyway, so the reason why I'm saying this is you guys are extremely talented compared to any of the previous generations this country has seen. So by promising you that there are plenty of opportunities which are large in numbers, which are diversified in nature, which are global in nature, let me zoom into what exactly I meant by diversified, what is it, opportunities. Every industry is offering phenomenal opportunities. You talk about BFS industry, banking and financial services, plenty of opportunities. You talk about insurance sector, plenty of opportunities. You talk about high technology, plenty of opportunities. And life sciences and healthcare, the future growth of 21st years are going to come through healthcare transformation that we are going to see across the globe. Healthcare is going to be one major source of revenues across the globe. You talk about utilities, you talk about transport, you talk about academia. Every industry is going through tremendous amount of transformation, and in this transformation, plenty of opportunities are getting generated irrespective of the background you belong to. I'm an MBA HR. Absolutely don't worry. TCS itself will recruit. MBA Finance. Superb opportunities. Operations, management. You talk about any background that you belong to, every industry has something to offer to you. So with this, I don't want to talk much further on the kind of opportunities you have, but I would like to touch base upon, which is my major input to you today is, what is that we need to do as a team to make you successful? What is that we need to do, you, along with the academic institutions and the industry, to do to make you successful? So I'll give 2 simple critical success factors of your overall success, both professional and personal success. Because I always measured success in TCS with respect to my personal and with respect to my professional, satisfaction. So there are 2 things which makes you very successful in life. Number 1, competencies. Very important term, competencies. And number 2, culture. So boys and girls, welcome to TAPMI, and start focusing on nurturing your own competencies and culture before you come out of this fantastic institution, the most respected B school in this state and the country. What exactly is competencies? Let me give you a simple cycle of competency building that we have seen in the academia and also seen in the industry. Absolutely no difference, because most of the practices of industry are from academia. So industry is not that different from what you see in academia. Only thing is we have some more practical exposure, and we have some more, as of today, trends what we see in the market. Otherwise, we are absolutely, grown because of academia. So what is the simple cycle of building competencies or nurturing competencies for yourself? We read for information. The first phase of competency building, we read for information. We read books for information. We read the environment to get the information. We read others to get the information. We read magazines to get the information. The first step of competency building. And the second step is much more powerful. You study for understanding. And that happens in most of the academic institutions today. You study for getting the understanding of the concepts, technology, methodologies, frameworks, etc., etc. And the third phase is very, very important and vital. You apply those to start picking up the knowledge. So you read for information, you study for understanding, and you start applying those fundamentals or concepts to start getting the competency building done, which we now call it as knowledge. Knowledge is measured by competencies. E0, E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. It goes up to E5, where E5 is called as guru in IT industry or in the services industry and the product industry, where if your competency is E5, certified by somebody as E5, you are a guru in that. So in this particular phase of applying the fundamentals, thoughts, learnings, etc., you need to deep dive into something else, which I'll talk about. So you apply to get the knowledge, you deliver based on the knowledge, you master by practicing, and you excel by doing, practicing, and practicing, and practicing. And this is the cycle of competency building. Your competencies gets built, your competencies gets enhanced by applying, by delivering, by mastering, by excelling. These are the four important fundamentals that you need to understand on how to build competencies for yourself, irrespective of the industry that you belong to. And this exactly happens in any industry for that matter. It's no longer a different scenario in the industry. We teach people. We make people to learn. We make people to apply. We make people to deliver. We make people to master. And we make people to excel, and then we call them as gurus in the background that they belong to. And boys and girls, in this particular process of competency building, what is that you need to do something extra to be able to differentiate between you and others with respect to competition what we have in the market is closely following the trends and changes of the industry that you are in. What exactly is changing in the banking industry? What's exactly changing in the healthcare industry? What exactly is changing at the customer places? And what exactly is happening in the technology that we see? So closely following the trends that are happening around you is something which you need to really, really target. And that is the place where industry can license with the academic institutions and give you a flavor of what's happening today in the world. Do you all agree with me? And that is a place where industry plays a very important and vital role in ensuring that the students always gets what is the status as of today with respect to technology, with respect to domains, with respect to the customers what's in the market. So it's very, very important for you to track that and make sure that you are any given day as of today's status. And let me give you a couple of examples to make you understand what are the trends available in the market. Let's talk about with respect to customers. What's happening with respect to customers? What exactly is the customers are looking for future? The future of customers is into 6 boxes. The future investments of customer are into 6 boxes. The challenges of the customers are in 6 boxes. Let me give the list of that very clearly. Number 1, efficiency. A customer always thinks, how can I make my engine more efficient? A hospital is thinking of every second how to make a hospital efficient. A bank is thinking of how can I make my bank the most efficient and effective bank. The automobile manufacturing company is talking about how can I make my operations very efficient. Every organization wants to be very, very efficient with respect to top line, bottom line, and customer satisfaction. The first investment of the customers is going to be in this, because you get opportunities because of the customer spend, right? If the customer wants to spend lots of money for these 6 buckets, I have work in TCS, and you are going to get job opportunities in the industry. The second one they are looking at is customer experience. Every service provider, every product provider is thinking of how can I give a different experience to my customers, a customer experience.